everybody, welcome to Spikey Saturday number 199 on the Leek. I'm John, as always, where we finally opened one of the really bad rare Cinder Vines. This, of course, is a sponsored draft. This is Daniel's sponsored draft, so he'll be getting all the cards we draft here, including, I guess, an Orzhov Enforcer? It's a very good card. There's a final payment as well. This keeps us more open, and might just be a better card. It's close. Azorius Skyguard I like quite a bit. It's very good, but it is a 6-drop. Slimebind is decent as well, but I think this is just an easy Orzhov Enforcer here. Pack 2, or pick 2 rather, we get a Skewer the Critics. Pretty happy with that. There's also a Cult Guild Mage. I think the Skewer is just better. There's a Summary Judgment. That's about it. Mediocre, fine, awful, mediocre unless you're in a specific deck. Yeah, easy Skewer. We're looking Rakdos. I don't think we've done a Spiky Saturday where we've been Rakdos yet. I've played it a bit on Arena, and I've played it in paper as well. Can certainly do some work if you get going fast. We've got a Savage Smash. We could always be Gruel. Gutter Bones is a card that exists. Card that exists that I don't hate. That's tempting. I think the correct pick here is Savage Smash. It's not that or 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 that. It's Savage Smash or Gutter Bones. I think the more correct pick is Savage Smash. Because, again, even if we're Rakdos, we could splash for Gruel. It's a little bit harder to splash in Rakdos if you are the aggro Rakdos, because you don't want a bunch of Guild Gates. But I think I'll take the Savage Smash here. Following that up, we get a Flames of the Raise Boar, which pushes me even more towards Gruel. It's expensive, but it can just destroy a board. There's a Rubble Belt Recluse. There's a Titanic Brawl, which is not very good. It's fine. I'm never as down on non-pump fight spells as most people are, but it's nowhere near Savage Smash. So I think we go Flames of the Raise Boar here, and I think we just start looking towards Rakdos a bit more. There's a Senate Griffin, there's an Aeromunculus, but let's take the Flames. Following that, we get a Frenzied Airynx, which is great, and I think we are headed very solidly towards Gruel. There's a Gyre Engineer here. And an Incongruity, we're really going to push that person into Simic. A couple people into Simic, I think. But I'll just take this Airynx and feel pretty darn good about it. Turns on Flames. We get an Enraged Ceratok. 6th pick. Which makes me think that we are definitely heading in the right direction. There's a Renthorn as well, which I would have taken if the Ceratok wasn't here. But Ceratok is great. Also turns on the Flames. And maybe we splash for the Enforcer. Maybe we just go straight Gruel. This is definitely a good start to the draft. Good start. I'd like to get more Savage Smashes. I think we'll take a Gruel Guildgate here. Rebel Slinger's great. I'd love to have one. I want to make sure my mana is fixed first, though. Slightly more important, so we're going to take that gate. And then, yeah, hope that this pack keeps going well. Hope the packs keep doing what they's doing. What can we reasonably expect here? I think we could reasonably expect another Frenzied Airynx this pick. Or nothing, you know. Also, pardon. Neither of those cards should still be here. Like, neither of them. We'll take the Fireblade Artist. I don't think we splash for it. But it's the card we're going to take here. What a weird number of cards that were still in that pack. Renthorn triggers Flames, and I don't mind having a Renthorn. I'd like a Storm Strike at some point, but we can get one. Slimebind is here a little bit late. Let's take the Renthorn. Steeple Creeps turns on Flames. And it's fine. It won't fly in our deck, but I think that's fine. We could take a combat trick instead. Harsh. I think we take Steeple Creeper. I think it's actually still fine, even if it never flies. Here we get an Active Treason or a Spike Wheel. I don't want either. We'll take an Act. Maybe it makes the deck as a finisher, but maybe not. Rebel Belt Recluse is perfect. And yeah, we got the gruel going. We got the gruel going. That's a lot of picks in pack 1. Almost all of which we will play. Mammoth Spider probably hangs out in the sideboard. Wall of Lost Thoughts, no thanks. Homunculus, nope. Alright, good pack 1. Very good pack 1. Pack 2, give me a Ravager Worm. Or an Incubation Druid, I'll take that too. Especially because the rest of the pack's dead. Like, what a good pack for not us. Deploy, Frilled, even Vampire's fine, Arbiter, Juggler. What a good pack for not us. Minus, of course, the Druid. The Druid's great. We do get the Sagittarius Volley back, maybe, or the Rebel Slinger. So we'll still have relevant cards, or even just a Rakdos Guildgate if we do want to splash. But we'll certainly take the Incubation Druid. It is just too good. And I have to remember, it doesn't tap for any color. It taps for colors my land could produce. I always forget that. Well, that was a decent pickup. It wasn't the bomb pickup, but it was the utility pickup that I was looking for. The deck is looking very, very solid. I would like maybe another Enraged Ceratok. Definitely another Smash or Skewer. Or Skewer. Need something trample-y. We need, you trample, right? Yeah, another Arinx. Foil's a Ghana. One moment while we price check. 50 cents. Still very splashable. More splashable than these black cards we have here. Borlak, Yeah. Goodbye black cards. Hello Zagana. Need to get this back around. Man, is there really nothing else for our deck though? I hope that's not a signal being sent. But no, this is just the second pick. This can't be a signal being sent from the person to our left. Yeah, we'll take Zagana here. Another Flames or a Light Up. I don't think we want 2 Flames. 2 Flames is a lot of Flames. I think we just take the Light Up the stage here. We're not quite enabling Spectacle as rapidly as a Rakdos deck would be because we are a little bit higher curve, but it's still a fine card. I've said this a lot. I think people really overestimate how readily you need to enable Spectacle. Most of the cards are totally fine by themselves. They're just a little bit better. The only card that I like desperately want a Spectacle out is Blade Juggler, just because it's so expensive if you are not doing that. So we can take the Guildgate here, which I think I'm pretty happy with, over a Gore Clan Wrecker. In you go. A Breeding Pool I'm probably pretty happy with to fix our mana over a Steeple or a Burning Tree. Yeah, the fact that we have a bomb that we desperately want to make sure we're casting, I think we take the mana fixing now over fine card that we can replace in the future. So let's take that Breeding Pool. Okay, so here we've got a Gift of Strength or a Stony Strength, or there's a Scorch Mark sitting here that I didn't notice. Yeah, we'll take Scorch Mark. In you go. Biomancer's Familiar. That, I don't think we splash for that. We've got 1, 2 adapt things. It's just a hard to cast 2/2. I think we just take another Simic Guildgate here, and our mana is fixed. And then the rest of our picks go towards our deck. So yeah, finish up our mana more or less. That's a dumb pack. Ain't nothing I want here. Lockets are not good, are they? I know we played one a couple of weeks ago. I'm still not on the side of Lockets actually being decent, but I mean, we already have an Active Trees and we're not playing a second one. So let's put the Locket in briefly and hope that we trade it out. There's the Rebel Slinger that I wanted a copy of. Perfect. Rebel Slinger being in the main deck may mean that we don't even need the Mammoth Spider. If all we're blocking are spirits, she does great. If we need to block something bigger, then, well, the spider has to come in. So I can maybe see the Locket helping out here due to the Rentorn, the Recluse, the Flames. I wouldn't mind another Gruel Guildgate. But other than that, we need the playable cards now. So we have 14 playables. Ooh, the Borlak came back. We're not taking a Goblin Gathering. How many counters are we getting on things? 1, 2, I guess more. Possibly more. Yeah, Borlak, get your butt in there. It's also just a 4/4 for 5. A Hill Giant Plus. Is there a name for 4/4s for 5? I don't think so. We get another Locket or a Scuttles. We're not going to play any of these cards. Let's take Scuttles for the Never Ever sideboard. Never Ever. There's no reason that we need a Scuttle Gator. Because for 6 mana, we can kill whatever we'd be blocking. Probably shouldn't still be there. Definitely shouldn't still be there. Let's cut the Racketeers. I don't want to play a Spear Spewer. We're not playing a Cavalcade, though. Let's take the Spear Spewer. Gift of Strength, sure. I do need more creatures, pretty badly. So we need 7 more cards, and I'd prefer possibly all of them to be creatures. Such as Amplifier? Oh no, Colossus is just so much better. Colossus is insane. Colossus is absolutely insane. It just ends games out of nowhere. I was saying I wanted Trample. How about I give whatever I want, whatever is relevant, Trample. Amplifier without if we can get Amplifier to wheel, it's great with Colossus, but we are never wheeling Colossus, so we have to hope for Amplifier to wheel. We also still have the possibility of getting a Gruel Beastmaster or a Territorial Boar, but we're going to take the Colossus here, which is notably not a creature. Nor is Savage Smash. Number 2. We're not playing this Locket. Get out of there. Get out. Get out. We're also probably not playing Gift of Strength, not since we have Colossus and now 2 Savage Smashes. Creatures. I need creatures. Boar, you're a creature. Get in the deck. That's the only pick here. We're not taking a Gift of Strength. We're not taking a Tower Defense. We're not taking a Rebel Rating. Boar in. Beastmaster. I like it. I like it. It's also the only creature choice. Beastmaster, get in there. Alright, so we're at 18 cards. We need 5 more. Preferably creatures. Worst comes to worst, we do have a Mammoth Spider sitting in the sideboard. We have a Spear Spewer, which doesn't really count as a creature. Yeah. I still like this deck. I still think it's doing pretty darn good. If we wield that Amplifier, it'd be very cool. It's not a good card unless you give it Trample. You know, sure, it can be big, but it can also just get chumped forever. Forever. Alright, what are we reasonably hoping for? Give me an Arinx. I'll take another Pig. What's a decent Gruel 3-drop creature? Give me one of those, whatever those happen to be. An Axebane Beast is a reasonable 4-drop Gruel creature. And we're not playing a Burn Bright. Yeah, Axebane Beast, welcome to the team. Good old Pinecone. Imagine a gigantic Pinecone that's extremely territorial and always in a foul mood. Also, it's got spiky teeth. And a tail of spikes. And just spikes. Just all the spikes. Alright, we want. Man, there might just actually not be any relevant 3-drop Gruel creatures, eh? Set RNA CMC 3 color green type creature. Gatebreaker Ram. We're not going to get it. Oh boy. Wrecking Beast. I don't want it. We have enough removal, we might just get there though. So I think we do take the Wrecking Beast, because again, we're at 12 creatures. We need the creatures. We're not taking a Storm Strike. Welcome to the team. Another Scorch Mark, eh? Well, I guess. Gorkland Wrecker, you are fine. You are fine. So seriously, are there no... In green, at least, there's no relevant 3-drop creatures. In red, I guess there's Burning Tree, Clamor Shaman. Yeah, we could hope for one of those. We'll take the Gorkland Wrecker. Pop it in. Oh, it came back. It came back. It came back. Now, if we can draw Colossus in it, it's an insane card. In you go, bud. Now we're at 23 playables. Cool Bean Arenos. 15 creatures is probably fine. We're looking at what? Like maybe another Rubble Slinger, another Steeple. Let's take the Rubble Slinger. I don't think this one's going to make the main deck, though, unless there's any instants or sorceries I want to cut, which I don't think so. Possibility of cutting Light Up the Stage, but not really. Yeah, into the sideboard. Cool. I like the deck. Wow, people just hate Fairy Duelist, and maybe Senate Griffin as well. I'm going to take that Senate Griffin. Give it a good home. Burn Bright, sure. We could arguably cut Wrecking Beast for that other Rebel Slinger, but it's good late game insurance. We kind of whiffed on getting more Gruel Guild Gates, unfortunately, but we'll probably be fine. Right? Let's go with right. This deck looks solid. Zagana. We're going to go 0-2. Alright, come on. These picks shouldn't be hard. Let's clear our mind. Let's add some lands. They're all going to be mountains and forests. We do not need any more islands. We have our 3 islands. They're going to be primarily mountains. 6 mountains, 6 forests? That doesn't sound right. So that's... how many green do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah, we need many more mountains. 8 red sources, 8 green sources. No more islands. 9 red, 8 green. Well, that's not right. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 green, 8 red. 9 green, 8 red. I like it. Save the deck, and let's play some magical cards. For the sideboard, we have a Mammoth Spider. We have another Rubble Slinger. I think that's about it. Maybe an Active Treason, but I doubt it. It's kind of a way of getting through the last little bit. If they happen to not be playing many creatures, we can take away their last blocker and force through. We'll have to keep an eye on that Light Up the Stage. We don't have a super reliable way of ensuring that we trigger Spectacle. Again, it's not the end of the world if we cast it for 3. And I mean, there is still always turn 2 Boar on the play, hit with Boar, they didn't have a blocker, Light Up the Stage. We're going to play first because that's what Gruel do. Okay, that's all the guild gates, eh? Yeah, we'll keep. So we got a turn 3 Steeple. And we'll just not draw any more lands, right? Drop the guild gate, pass the turn. No turn 1 play, I like it. Drop the guild gate, pass the turn. That's a turn 4 Errinx coming out, and suddenly we have ourselves a curve. Boy, some gate payoffs would have been really nice, eh? Rubble Slinger, no, Steeple Creeper is going to be better. And actually, I forgot we switched into Simic, and Steeple Creeper actually can fly. Well, would you look at that? So we'll jam Steeple Creeper into whatever they play here. You bet. You bet we'll jam Steeple right into that. A Light Up the Stage, you say? Jam Steeple in. If we get in, we might actually light up the stage. No, I don't think we will. Get in, trade, perfect. And then we'll drop an Errinx with a counter. Errinx with counter. And then we could Breeding Pool Recluse. We could light up the stage. We got the options. Second Rebel Belt Runner, sure. So worst case scenario, we can light up the stage in Rebel Slinger. If our light up the stage is just like unplayable. Because we're gonna, I assume, get in for damage here, barring Stony Strength. Alright, we get in for 4. Cool. Cool. We light up the stage for Spectacle. Seeing a Forest, an Incubation Druid, and a Pass of the Turn. Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. So you're going to attempt to cast everything ever. I see. I understand. Well, in that case, we're going to bash on in for 4. I don't think you're going to block. You are not. You are smarty pants. So we could pump and take him to 9, but that doesn't sound great. I think we want the Rebel Belt Recluses instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. Yeah, I think just dropping Rebel Belt Recluse sounds a bit better. So get in for 4, take him to 12. Bloop. Drop the Breeding Pool. Don't pay 2 life. Pass the turn. Play your hand. Flame of the Raise Boar would be nice now. So they've got 12 mana available. Okay, that's a Wrecking Beast. Sure. Give it a counter so that Rebel Belt Recluse dies to it. We're going to Scorch Market, of course. Although maybe they block it with the Arinx. So I think we just come in with Rebel Belt. Oh, smashy. Well, that's fun. That's very fun. Yeah, we come in with Rebel Belt. Block with Wrecking Beast. Deece. Why are you a sorcery? Why are you always a sorcery? Why are you never an instant? Yeah, we deal 2 to the Wrecking Beast. Why are you never an instant? And then I guess we kill Nikaya? Yeah, let's kill Nikaya. Can we live one more turn? No, let's just kill Nikaya. Red, please. Actually, is there a way of doing this and getting more mana? Green. 1, 2. No, not quite. No. Savage Smash. You punch you. Red, green. Punch. Dead. Pass the turn. Alright, 7 mana instead of 14. Gore Clan Wrecker. Not a problem. With a counter. Not a problem. You gonna pump that? You gonna activate that? Yeah! Took me to 19. Got me. Alright, what do we got? A Forest. Welp, we're gonna smashy, and I think maybe get a double block here. If we get a double block, we wipe the board. The double blocks. Well, my friend, you are gonna show me the combat trick. You are gonna show me that combat trick. Nice. That is a very empty board. With 1 card in hand, and we have 2 playable creatures in hand. Gravelhide, sure. And a spider, sure. Alright, well, game's going to go a little bit longer now. But that's fine. Less long now. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we've got a Rendhorn with a counter. Und a Rebel Slinger. There we go. So they can't double pump this quite yet, but if they hit a land, they can. That makes this a 6/5, which means we still block and kill it. They're going to come in for 1, I assume. Come in for 1. And all we have to do is hit like a Flames of the Razebore now. Time is very much on our side with another Scorch Mark. Skewer the Critics. Lots of stuff. Or, you know, mountains. Mountains are cool too. Mountains are cool too. We're going to drop a Gore Clan. Give it a counter. Pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can activate her now, which is good. Enraged Ceratok. Well, that's not my favorite thing, but we can block it. They can now double activate the Gravelhide. They forgot to come in with the Dodger. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And we forgot to do that. Yep, sure. Sure. Yikes. That's an Erynx. Boy, our opponent's really good at drawing relevant cards, unlike us. Flames of the Razebore, please? Please? Scorch Mark A. Alright. Oh my god. I keep forgetting to enable that. Let's just, like, stare at this until their end step. Yeah, opponent just hitting non-stop relevant cards. That's not my favorite thing. Staring at the card. Let's activate it. Okay, Territorial Board. Not relevant. Not remotely as relevant as anything else that they've played. Love it. Love it. So what are they on? 5? They're on 8 lands, so they've got 9. They've got almost 50% lands in their deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess actually we're equal here. Yeah, I'm not going to bother Scorch Marking that. 18 turn clock means they still basically lose to milling. And they're just continuously putting out relevant frigging cards. Not instant speed, 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 not instant speed. We need the Erynx dead. I think we need the Erynx dead above all else. Block that, Scorch Mark that, block that, block that. Trickier, but we could double block it. So yeah, let's kill the Ceratok. It's the problem right now. If they come in with the Spike Wheel, we Scorch it. They hit a land finally. Finally. Yeah. Deal 1 damage. Take me to 16. Ooh. Acrobat. Coming on in. Scorchy, scorchy. Take 1. Go to 16. And we get... Ooh, Amplifier. Amplifier. Still no attacks past the turn. How many creatures have we seen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's 6 left in the deck. One of which is a 7/7. Rampaging Rendhorn, sure. With a counter. Alright, so that's also problematic. Deal the damage. You got it. Okay, first flip of amplifier here. What do we see? What do we see? A Gruel Beastmaster, so it's a 4/4. And Gruel Beastmaster is now on the bottom of the library. We draw... Hey! So 4 damage to our creature and opponent controls. Then deals 2 damage to each other creature if I control yada 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 yada. So we can deal 4 to the Erinx, killing that and that. Seems good. Seems good. Seems good. We can then come in with Gore Clan Wrecker, and anything they block with dies. Ditto Amplifier. Ditto Rendhorn. So they could trade there. They could double block and eat one. Yeah, I like this. Get the pressure on. They're out of cards, we're out of cards. This is probably our biggest opening here. So they're going to trade there. Fine. They're going to take 7. Go to 4. Wow. That's just them dead next turn if they don't draw a land, right? Block. Block. Yeah, they're just dead. Yay! We got there. We got there. Alright, let's go to sideboards. So I don't think we really have a sideboard. Like, we don't... It's the mirror match, right? We don't have to drop flyers. Gift of Strength maybe makes our creatures a little bit better. I did like Light Up the Stage, but theoretically we're not going to be spectacling that quite enough. Or maybe Scorchmark just doesn't do enough. They had a fair number of targets for it. To be honest, I maybe just don't like Amplifier quite as much. It's great if we hit that. That. It's great if we hit a lot of things, isn't it? Skewer's fine. I don't want to hurt my curve by taking out a creature. Flames actually doesn't do a ton in this matchup. That's tough, that's tough, that's tough. I guess Scorchmark's kind of like +2/+2. Yeah, let's cut a Scorchmark. Alright, let's do that. Let's go back in. Let's try to get another win. This deck is definitely doing exactly what I think it should be doing. And we didn't even see some very good stuff. We didn't see Ceratok, we didn't see Zagana, we didn't see Colossus. We didn't see Borlak. We didn't see the Skewer. This looks good to me. This is a Druid on 2. Amplifier on 3. Do we get Amplifier on 3? 1, 2... Yeah, we get Amplifier on 3 if we want it. So as long as we don't get run over, I think we're in very good shape. Ooh, a Skewer online as well. No 2-drop? Awesome. Awesome, 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 awesome. Drop the Druid. And we're going to jam that right into an Amplifier. And this is kind of the best place for an Amplifier is on turn 3. Where as long as it's always big, it basically is the Abyss. We're basically just going to deal damage to them every turn, or eat a creature every turn. And it's going to be great. So let's Amplifier. Next turn we've got Beastmaster or Skewer. Or just pump up Druid. No, we won't have that because that's a tap land. Alright, Amplifier. Live 1 turn, bud. Live 1 turn. You did not live a turn. You failed at your only friggin' job. It was your only job. Okay. Well, in that case, maybe we pump up Druid this turn. What does that do for the following turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It makes a Wrecking Beast is what it does next turn. So yeah, we're going to pump up Druid. especially because they missed a land drop. So we probably just haste out this this Wrecking Beast. I guess unless they drop another Rebel Belt Runner. The Rhythm of the Wild. Sure. Them being stuck on mana probably means I don't care. Alright, let's adapt. Boop, 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 boop. Simic Guild Gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yup, it's time. Green, 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 red. Other colors of magic have happened. And yeah, I think we just go 6/6. Get them. Take them to 14. We can always Flame of the Raise Boar next turn. Eat whatever they play with a counter on it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Which holds up Skewer as well. They think they're in a race. Oh boy, are you ever not in a race. Spike Wheel. You're going to put a counter on it. You got it, my friend. So, what we're going to do... We could Flame of the Raise Boars that. Skewer that. Get in for 9. I think I like it. I think I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Although we could just Flames the Acrobat. And that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh yeah, that's lethal. That's lethal. Does 4 damage to the opponent. 4 damage. Oh. 6, 10. Take him to 1. That's poopy. Alright. Are we dead next turn? Like, what's the worst thing they could cast with haste? No, we're Colossus. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we shouldn't be dead next turn, so let's Raise Boar that. And then we could actually leave up the Druid, right? We're taking them to 4. Oh, no, that's... Wait, what? Oh, it doesn't deal damage to them. Why did I think it dealt damage to them? Boy, there's too many words on that card for you to actually quickly parse what it actually does. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Yeah, so we get in for 9 here. We take them to 5. Then we just need a bit of trample. We need 2 trample damage to get through. And then we Skewer him. They found a land. This changes a lot, possibly. This could be an Arinx. It is an Arinx. Is it a 5/5 Arinx? It is a 5/5 Arinx. Well, I've got something called Savage Smash, my friend. Smashy, smashy. And then kill him. That's going to be lethal. It's going to be an 8/8 trample, dealing 5 trample at a bare minimum. Block their dead, block their dead. Yeah. Got him. Got him good. Cool. 1-0. 1-0. Love it. This deck is really good. This deck is really, really good. Let's go into match 2. And now look at that. In Spiky Saturdays alone, we've done well with Simic. We've done well with Azorius. I think we're going to do okay with Gruel. I've done okay with Rakdos. I've done okay with Orzhov. All of the guilds are playable, and that is awesome. It's still a format where there's still sort of only 5 decks plus 1. But the decks are interesting. There are different variants of almost all of them. 3 color combinations are playable. It's a really good format. I'm excited to do the post-mortem for Ravnica Allegiance, because a chunk of it's going to be devoted to how this set is so wildly different than Guilds of Ravnica. Guilds of Ravnica I think I'm willing to just put in my worst sets of all time pile. I think it was really badly designed, and it's a really good contrast of how different these two sets are due to design decisions like mana sinks and balance of guilds and balance of mechanics. Anyways, we're going to play first, and yeah, it is Saturday. It is Saturday. That is one land. We're going to mull that. That's not much better, but we'll keep. What are the odds they have flying? The odds they have flying are pretty good unless they're gruel. We have other ways of killing flyers. Put that on the bottom. Drop the guild gate, pass the turn. Drop the guild gate. Pass the turn. Ah, I see. So it would have been good if we had a Sagittars volley, eh? Ooh, everything's fine. Drop a breeding pool. Don't pay for it. Pass the turn. Gateway Plaza? Sure. Maybe they're the Gates deck. The Gates deck, the deck that you never see on Magic Online or in paper, and that you see all of the time in Arena. Black, white, green, Orzhov Locket. Okay. So basically you're telling me that if we had drawn anything relevant before turn 4, we might have had a chance here to just have the game be over. Black, white, green, red. This has got to be the Gates deck, right? Syndicate Guild Mage. Pardonnez-moi? Do we just want to get rampagey here? Like, there's no way a deck that's playing all of these colors and guild mages is playing like a Gift of Strength, right? Or whatever. Gift of Strength? Gift of Strength is +3/+3, yeah. Yeah, let's rampage. Haste it up. Can I interest you in going to 13? I can. Awesome. Please no goat. Please no goat. Please no goat. No goat. No goat. No goat. No goat. No goat. Or you could have a goat, but I would like to draw a Savage Smash. Raise would be nice, or a land, you know. That's cool too. So you're gonna tap my Rendhorn. Pretty okay with that. Tap away, my friend. Tap away. Down you go. Still gonna bash on in for 3. Am I? Am I really? They just gained 3 back. No, we're not gonna bash on in for 3. Man, we gave them way too much time. Just not having plays at all. This deck should be pretty heavily punished by our deck if we can draw properly. Yeah. Okay. The old Orzhov Splash Ravager Worm. Okay. 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 4? I mean, we get to wipe the board here. Got him. Unfortunately, they have 4 cards left, 5 cards, and a locket. Yikes. I swear, if they're splashing for... What? That don't splash for Ravager Worm. Oh boy, if we can just draw better, which is a tall ask for Spikey Saturday, we should be able to punish this deck pretty hard. Taken 3, down to 11, 12. 12 is math. 12 is how you do math. Yikes, yikes. I'm not interested in playing this game anymore. I don't think. Like, we have a chump. I'm not interested in playing this game anymore. Is there any way for us to get back in? No, there's no way for us to get back into this game. There's no point wasting my time. Savage Smash, we would have had a 3/3. Would have No. No, 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 no. Okay. Draw better. Just draw better. We could probably use a Gift of Strength and take out a Scorch. Draw better. Draw better. We need to actually play stuff on 3, preferably 2. 4 is too late against this deck if they hit all of their colors and whatnot. Boy, splashing a Ravager Worm in an Orzhov deck. Takes balls, I like it. That is a confident Magic player over there. We're going to play first. Unkeepable. Unkeepable. We're going to mull. Come on. We're going to mull. Sweet, I love it. It's the best. Top. Cool, we lose. We lose. We don't do anything till turn 4. We just don't have... What? Pass the turn. We might actually just end up getting land screwed here and doing nothing. Unfortunate. Unfortunate, but that's Magic for you. That's where maybe the new Mulligan rule would be really good. The new Mulligan rule I'll talk about on Monday on the weekly news update. I don't hate it. I don't think I hate it. I'm going to have to see the data on it. Yes, I understand there's big concerns about it for like Modern or Legacy or Vintage. Surprise, I think they might be overblown a little. But I could definitely see there being some problems. But I think for Limited, I think it's great. I think it's great, because this sucks. You know, this sucks. This is awful. We are just going to get absolutely stomped here, and there's nothing we can do about it. And we were going to get stomped right from the first second we shuffled our deck the first time, basically. So that's why I think changes in mulligans could definitely be very good. So we'll see what the data is from Mythic Championship London. Cool, we're doing nothing. We're just doing nothing. Womp, womp, womp. Carrion Imp, sure. It's just a Rakdos deck now. We hit a land. We get a 4/4. And, you know, they casually just have almost as many... Actually, they now just have as many cards as we have in our hand, in their hand. Seems good. So you die now. Yup. They go to 24, we go to 4, and we're dead. Cool. Sweet. Very, very, very quick game. We were just never seeing another land ever. Ever? Ever. Wow. All right. Let's go into match 3. Let's try to make this a 2-1 after that miserable experience that I don't even think we can really call Magic. Yeah. I really want to practice with the London Mulligan. I want to play some drafts with it. But that's basically going to require like getting people together for a draft, I guess. Maybe we could actually do that. I do have half a box of Dominaria left. Maybe I could do a Dominaria draft on live stream sometime in March. And I could be like, okay, let's do the London Mulligan. Lock it in your schedules with a date that I'm not going to tell you yet because I don't know. Sometime in March, we will do a Dominaria draft. Go back to a really good draft set. And we'll test out the London Mulligan a month before they do it in London. We'll do it here in London, Ontario. Yikes. At least we have 3 drops. At least we have 3 drops, and we're on the draw, so I'll keep this. Pteramander. Ruh-roh. Please don't hurt me, Terry. Okay. Let's go with the Gruel Guildgate. And then if we hit a 2-drop, cool. If we don't, we drop the Breeding Pool. Terry's going to get me for 1. Up against Simic is very, very frightening. Very frightening. No 2-drop. That's good. That's good. I'm guessing they're holding up a Quench or something. Dropping a Breeding Pool past the turn. We get to kill Terry at some point, if need be. We also get to block Terry. Taking 1. Is the opponent going to hold up a Quench again? They are not. They have a locket. Everybody on those locket games today. And I already hear people saying, well, a locket beat you last match. A ham sandwich would beat us last match. Literally anything would have beat us last match. Okay, if we hit a land, we got Amplifier with Colossus, and that could be a very big game. We have Frenzied Earrings, we have Axebane Beast. We basically have our hand next turn. Yikes. Yikes. Land. Ooh, we got there. Okay. So we have to take a hit from Ceratok, but then we have maybe Giganta or Amplifier. Theoretically, always at least a 4/4. We have nothing less than a 2/2. No, we have an 0/2. So one turn, this will be an 0/4. Alternatively, we could have a 4/4. It just trades. I like getting Amplifier online now. Let's get Amplifier online. Let's hope they don't have removal. They missed a land drop. I mean, the Simic Locket fixes that land drop a little bit. But they have no lands in hand. So we have an opening here. But 4 mana should be enough for Simic to do a fair bit. Very scary stuff like Mr. Skitters can come down. Aeromunculus would be a pain in the butt. Yep. Yeah, just like that. Just like that. Come on, big. Mountain, Rubble Belt Recluse. Yeah, I'd say a 12/10 is pretty big, wouldn't you? We could also make it a 16/10 trample. We could take them to 4. We could take them to 4. We could also make this hasty. Oofa, I don't hate this plan. I don't hate taking them to 4 here. In for 12. I assume we get a chump with, like, Pteramander. Yeah, chump with Pteramander. I'm going to Colossus it. And I'm going to deal 15, take him to 5. Just straight take him to 5. Drop Steeple Creeper. And maybe we're back in this. Holy moly. See, Amplifier, if you can give it Trample, whole different ball game. If you can't give this thing Trample, it just gets chumped by 1/1s for days. So they can't even attack here. They are just so dead if they attack. Brave, I'll take it. So I guess they can pump this. Amplifier is a 12/12, so they are forced to block it. Holy frickin' moly. Yeah, Amplifier is a 12/12. So we're gonna haste out an Arinx. And team them. Team them? So, like, what's the worst they do? They bounce this, they block here, they die? Holy moly, Amplifier. Oh, we didn't deserve to win that game at all. Alright. Let's go into game 2. I think Mammoth Spider has a place. Because they are likely going to be a little bit flyy. So we can bring an Amplifier and take out... I want to take out like a 4-drop. Let's take out like Axebane Beast. I think that looks a bit better. Gift of Strength. You don't... Despite it being gigantic and blocking a flyer... Oh, it does get reach. It does get reach. Okay. I like an Amplifier... Or, sorry, a Gift of Strength coming in over a Scorch Mark as well. And we'll go with that. Yeah, let's go with that. Holy moly, we did not deserve that. Yikes. This is fine. I will keep this. We get a Breeding Pool. Into a Mountain, into a Steeple Creeper. Caretaker. Not a good card. Not a good card. Let's drop the pool, not pay for it. So if we can get to 6 and keep Steeple online, we have Flames turned on, which I guess doesn't kill the Caretaker. See, it doesn't tap for mana, so it doesn't actually help you, really. And I'm guessing our opponent's holding up a Quench, so that's good, because we're not casting anything. Back to you, Mr. Quencher. And now we're out of mana. But at least we have a 3-drop. Yikes. We might actually just need to kill that here and now. Yeah, I'm going to make that not be a thing anymore. Especially because they can tap it for mana and yada 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 yada. Okay, cool. There's a land. So we get Steeple. We get Steeple into Beastmaster. If they whiff on creatures, if they drop a Locket, we've got ourselves a 6/2 coming in next turn. They don't whiff on land drops. And they certainly don't whiff on creatures either. So we are going to bash on in for 4. And drop an Arinx with a counter on it. No blocks, I assume. We get rid of Mr. Skitters? Ooh, okay. Didn't expect that, and that is the best news ever. Alright, Arinx 4/4. Did not expect that. That shut down our board for a while. Aeromunculus, that's fine. A tap out? Love it. Rebel Slinger? Sure. Sure thing, my friend. Ooh, a Recluse. Well, we're going to come on in for 4 here. They're down to 1 card as well. In for 4. Take them to 16. Drop the Rebel Belt, which just stomps through everything they've got going on over there. Flames doesn't kill anything, unfortunately. We could use it to kill this when it becomes a 3/4. Two lands away from a Wrecking Beast coming down. We're in decent shape with them almost being out of cards. Throwing away that Skittereel, I think, was a very bad move for them. Just the main phase adapt. Love it. They think they're racing us. I don't think they're racing us. Ooh, Mammoth Spider, they're really not racing us. Alright, we're going to bash on in for 10. I assume we're going to see like a chump. Oh, a chump there, sure. Chump there, take 4. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So we could Beastmaster, which would make this a 7/7 trample next turn. We could Mammoth Spider. I'm super not threatened by their flyers, so we're going to go with the Beastmaster. Especially because if we hit a land, we rip out at least a creature from their board. And we could even attack with this as a 7/7, rip out the creature that chumps it, forcing through 7 trample. I assume no attacks here. They super are not racing us. Land? Okay. We are coming in with team here. We are giving that the old 7/4 treatment. So what are we going to see here? We're going to see a chump and a trade? Or they think they're going to eat this? But the secret is that they are not. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. If they don't have a counter, we get to kill the Caretaker and they're dead. If they do have a counter, they're still going to 2. So I think killing the Aeromunculus is still the better choice here. And actually, they're taking... Oh no, they're taking lethal. Because this would have 2 damage marked on it. It'll take 6 trample and then 6. And they take 12. No counter and they die. No counter and are dead. Applied Biomancy. Okay, that's a little annoying. So, I mean, they're still taking 6 and going to 6. And we still have a big old beastie boy. A beastie boy who can be a 7/4. So we win? I believe we win. No, actually, sorry. We take them to 3. We come pretty darn close to winning. Oh, sorry, never mind. We have a Wrecking Beast. we just win. We just win. Hasty Wrecking Beast. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. Get him. So they block there. They take 7. They block. Yeah, we win. Cool. 2-1. Second match, I think if we had just drawn okay, if we hadn't mulled so much, we would have had a good shot. That was a very greedy deck on their mana base, I think, and our deck was just super consistent. Yeah, super fun. We took it, or we didn't take it down. We 2-1 with Gruel. Like I said, this format's amazing. Every guild is viable. The 3 color combinations are viable. It's such a good draft format. If you haven't played it, go out and play it. But yeah, let me know what you're doing with Ravnica. Let me know what you think of this draft, etc. in the comments down below. As always, if you have questions, comments, or suggestions, you can find me over on Twitter, Facebook, twitch.tv/TheManaLeak, where I will be streaming next week a lot. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Saturday is going to be a big community stream. So it's going to be my 1-year anniversary of becoming a Twitch affiliate. So I'm going to do a big 8-hour stream with Magic and Choice Chamber and Jackbox, and we're going to reset the Marble leaderboard. So for those of you who don't know, we play marbles every stream. And it basically, you put your name in and you get a marble, and your marble goes through this track with loops and jumps and hammers and all kinds of stuff. And we've been doing it for fun, but we do it for giveaways now and then. We'll probably do it for some giveaways on Saturday, but also on Saturday we're going to wipe the leaderboard, and we're going to start a new leaderboard, and every 3 months the points leader on the leaderboard will get an Inked Gaming playmat for free. They will win a playmat because I am sponsored by Inked Gaming. Go over there, inkedgaming.com, and use the promo code ManaLeak10, all one word, 10 is the number, to get 10% off your order and help out the channel. But check that out. It's going to be starting probably around 11 or noon Eastern Standard Time, and it's just going to be a good time celebrating the community and 1 year of being a Twitch affiliate. But yeah, big stream week next week, so make sure you're checking that out on twitch.tv/ManaLeak. You can also find me over at Patreon. Like I said, check out Inked Gaming. If you like the content, click that thumbs up button, click subscribe if you want to see more. And if you do have questions, comments, or suggestions, let me know. Otherwise, see y'all next time.